It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The visiting team have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the home team. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. Jackson is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. Williams is out there with Mobley. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Doncic, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. Taking a look here at the visitors. Well, they've only dropped 2 in this series, Greg, but tonight feels like a must-win game for them.
Listen, very few teams have come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. But what they need to remember is they've been the better team all season long. It's time to get back to what they do well and really just make every possession count.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Powell. The kick out to Sabonis. No good on the triple. Cunningham against Ivey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Murray's checked in for Ivey. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Fires from the wing. Powell, that's good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Tipped away. Sabonis with the steal. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson has the open look. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Cunningham passes to Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Powell.
What you love about Norman Powell historically is he knows his role is professional scorer.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Powell. And so Powell nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Mobley looking it over. Can they get it? Keeps it alive. Mobley on the follow.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Jackson. Williams against Powell. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Murray outside. Drops in the tray.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Mobley outside. Pass to Cunningham. Over Murray. And it falls over the rim and in. Cunningham's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. McDaniels, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. McDaniels with the bounce pass. Doncic passes to Williams. Lively a screen on Murray. Clock at 6. Sabonis with the steal. Murray with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Doncic dishes to McDaniels. Lively sends a screen for McDaniel. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Christian Brown's checked in for Jalen Williams. It's Powell with the drive. Count that one.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Lively sends a screen for McDaniel. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Powell. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Powell's got 7 points. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. McDaniels against Reed. And here's Doncic from the arc.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
Pass to Reed. Here's Sabonis, a 3-ball. And it's Luka with the rebound. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Domantas in the paint. We'll see how that works out. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Brown bangs home the trifecta. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Luka Doncic. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. No good that time, and an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Up 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Williams. He's out there with Jaden McDaniels. Daniels out there with Thompson. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Thompson. Murray out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Murray, 10-point lead. We've got Daniels. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Williams. Then it's Thompson, and it's Brown in at the 2 spot. Jackson against Thompson. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 5 now.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
DeJounte Murray is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Reed. Then it's Barrett, and it's Jackson in at the 4.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jalen Williams is out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Brown in at the 2 guard. We've got Naz Reid. Murray out there with Murray. And there's Jackson, and it's Barrett at the small forward.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. Barrett, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Jackson against Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And you look at Lively, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside. And, of course, Evan Mobley. He's in that same group.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Foul, that's good.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, gritty play.
Mobley outside. Back to Cunningham. Misses the 3. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Ivy. Now Powell. He's got 9. This one for 3. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Releases. Bounces high off the rim and drops. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And so creative with the ball in his hands. Murray draws the defense in and then makes a terrific pass.
Now here's Cunningham. 6 points for him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Jackson against Williams. Powell for 3. Rebound by Williams. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Brown. The shot from the low post is good. Brown's got his second bucket.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Williams against Jackson. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. Now here's Powell. The tray. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Cunningham against Murray. Cunningham passes to Mobley. Back to Cunningham. Loads it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Powell against Williams. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Doncic. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one falls for Williams.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
There's Jackson with the three. And Lively pulls it down. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Mobley inside. Guarded by Jackson. Doncic feeling it out. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Doncic. 9 seconds left in the first half. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by just 2. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
We've got Cunningham. Derek Lively is out there with Mobley. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And he can't hit the second. Shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Doncic. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Got that one up quick. Powell's got 12.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see you.
Outside Williams. Lively a screen on Powell. Williams passes to Lively and finished off by Lively.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Sabonis. Ivy finds Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Here's Williams. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Nabi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Good on the second free throw. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Cunningham passes to Lively. Doncic with it. Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Pass to Ivy. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And Ivy drops them both.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Pass to Jackson. Ivy against Cunningham. Powell, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Daniels, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Jackson finds Sabonis. And here's Jackson. Sabonis, a screen on Williams, inside. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, so intelligent at recognizing where to roll to open space. Domantas Sabonis, very crafty.
Lively, a screen on Jackson. Williams for three. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Powell with the steal. It's 2-on-1. On up the court. And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Cunningham outside. The three for Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Powell kicks to Sabonis. Back to Powell. Jackson setting the pick here for Powell. Shot clock at 5. And McDaniels with the block. Into the lane.
Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality. Does a nice job drawing contact.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And McDaniels drops them both. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson, a screen on Doncic. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Here's Murray. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Jackson. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Thompson sets the pick for Doncic. Can't connect from long distance. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Up 8. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Brown. Naz Reid out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Jaden Ivey. Then it's Barrett, and it's Murray in at the point guard. Cunningham's shot is off. It's been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Powell for 3. Score of the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Now, Norman Powell has proven to be capable as a scorer. All 3 levels are part of his game. That time goes to the 3 ball.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. The rebound by Ivey. Gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And Cunningham with the block. Mobley dishes to Cunningham. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Reid with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the speed behind Murray's drive, just powering his way through.
Brown, the pass to Cunningham. Cunningham, and Cunningham is right there. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. From 15 feet away, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Barrett. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. It's Cunningham with the drive.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart, can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Williams for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jackson gets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Mobley, a screen on Powell. Williams finds Lively. Over Sabonis. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside Williams. Mobley sets the pick for Williams. It's tipped.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
Free throw good, Mobley. And so he hits both.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Back to Powell. Pass to Ivey. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Powell with it. Williams picks him up. Trying to get open is Ivey. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Williams.
Well, Norman Powell knows his role, and that is to be aggressive on the offensive end. Great job drawing contact.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Here's Doncic. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Now Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Fade away. Rebounded by Jackson.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Mobley dishes to Cunningham. Williams passes to Cunningham. Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
Yeah, Luka Doncic, one of the few guys you want handling the ball in crunch time.
Ivy, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Yeah, recognizing the opening, and Mobley got it to his teammate there on a platter.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
On the wing, Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And Doncic is right there. The visitors with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.